Hey guys, it's Michael Kummer here. In today's video I want to tell you about the 8 sleep system that consists of a memory foam mattress and some smart electronics that can keep your bed at the exact temperature that you want. We're also going to do an unboxing so you can see how it's set up and configured. But before we get started, I'm going to tell you a little bit about 8 Sleep, and make sure you subscribe to my channel and you click on the little alert button so you get notified when I publish more videos like this. The reason why I got so excited about this particular sleep system is because it keeps the mattress cool. Most everyone knows that you're supposed to sleep in a cool environment, but the problem is, like in our house, we have one central AC unit, and cooling the whole house just because we want to have one room or maybe 2 bedrooms cooled down overnight is somewhat of a waste of energy. Plus, my wife and I like to sleep with a weighted blanket, and when we do that, body heat gets trapped underneath the blanket or between the mattress and the blanket, and we start sweating. And so, sometimes I have to uncover myself at night, and that's just a disturbance that doesn't really support a good night's rest. And so with this sleep system here, we get water circulated on the surface of the mattress. So there is a little pod, like a central command center, if you will, with a water tank inside, and that circulates cold air throughout the mattress. And the cool thing is you can select the temperature for both sides individually. So if my wife wants it to have it a little cooler or maybe warmer, she can set her own temperature and I can set mine. In addition to that, there are also sensors built into the top of the mattress, or that layer that goes on top of the mattress, that can measure your stage of sleep you're in, your heart rate variability, so the timing between heartbeats, which is an important indication of how your nervous system is doing, how recovered you are, if you're getting maybe sick, etc. So all of that is part of the sleep system, and so I'm super excited to get started. We already removed our old mattress here, and now we're gonna unpack, starting with the mattress. It's a king-sized memory foam mattress, and in fact when you order the system you get 2 separate packages. The mattress arrived first, and a few days later we got all the electronics and stuff. So we're gonna get started. We're gonna unpack the mattress first, put it on top, let it expand a little bit because it's compressed now, it's memory foam, and then we connect the smart pod and see how it goes. Alright, so we got 2 boxes, 2A and 2B, and we're gonna start with 2A. Top left corner. Okay, top left. Alright, so we're gonna put this on top of our mattress here. And this, I assume, that's where the water goes and the USB connection and everything. Pretty cool. Now we're opening our box 2B, that central system. So this is our, looks like computer kind of thing. Well, there's a computer inside, but here it's got the water connectors, it's got a USB port, it's got the power cord or power plug, it's got a fan, and up here we have a water tank. Alright, so we took out the pot. I filled this jar here with reverse osmosis filtered water. So we're gonna connect the hub to Wi-Fi. And I guess before we do that, we have to plug it into power. We're gonna route the cable. Fits exactly, it looks like. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna plug this guy in here. Let's see if we can see it here a little bit. And there should be 2 clicks when you put it in. 1, 2. That clicks on both sides, and here are basically buttons on the side. When you push them, you can detach it. So we look for those 2 clicks. We plug in the USB, like so, and then we need power. So we get the power cord. Okay, so for now we're gonna plug it in here for the setup, but then later I'll probably use the outlet back there that's currently used by already 2 devices. I'm gonna get an extension cord, but for now I'm just gonna put it in here. Continue the setup step, we plugged in the power. It is flashing blue indeed, that's a good sign. So we can now go ahead and connect the hub to Wi-Fi, to our home Wi-Fi. Now we got it green. Green is always a good sign, and it says it can take a few minutes, so don't freak out if the app doesn't go to the next screen immediately. All right, very nice. So now we are all connected up, and now we can pick the side of the bed that I am sleeping on, user number 1, I guess, and then I can invite my wife, who is patiently waiting behind the camera, to get her side. I'm on the left side, and I'm gonna invite her later. We're gonna finish it up first. I'm gonna go next. And now we need to prime the system, and that basically means, I suppose, flushing out all the air in the tubing and pumping in the water. That's why I already filled the jar here with water. So we're gonna go next. We're gonna start the first priming. There are 2 priming cycles, I guess. The first one takes about 10 minutes. Okay, we got that. Bam. We're gonna do the first priming session. We leave with a 1 inch, yeah, more or less. We use distilled water. Each time you are prompted to fill the water tank, add 2 tablespoons of hydrogen peroxide. Okay. Okay, now it asks us if the tank has water, check. If the water tank is properly placed, check. And if the cord is plugged into the back of the hub, check. Or we say prime now. See if you can hear it. You can hear the water starting to getting pumped into the tubing. So it's completely normal to hear noise, and that's just funneling the water all throughout, I guess, where I'm sitting right now. And that takes about 10 minutes. So we can take a break now and come back in 10 minutes. Yeah, that's my videographer. Taking a nap already. Alrighty, so in less than 10 minutes actually, the first round, the first cycle completed. So very good, the first priming cycle, and now we can customize the pod settings. Evidently the body temperature changes throughout the night, so you start with warm and then you cool down and then you warm up again, I guess, before you wake up. And so the mattress can change with that. That's very interesting. So it can change the temperature, I guess, based on your body temperature as it changes. So you can pick between hot, warm, neutral, cool and cold. I'm gonna start with cold because I'm typically hot. Bedtime temperature is -8. That's Celsius or Fahrenheit, I don't know, but it sounds very cold. But we'll try that out. And it says here, people like you fall asleep fastest at this temperature setting. Cool. So, and there is a link to a study. That's pretty interesting. So we can look at, who's in my cohort. And then as you sleep, Smart Temp adjusts your body's temperature automatically. So we start with -8 to fall asleep. And then we go to -1, and then we end up at +1. So it warms up throughout the night. I guess based on data, that's the ideal setting for me, so we'll run with it. I wake up at 5:30. Not lately, I've been sleeping in a little until 6. But normally I wanna get up at 5:30. Ooh, we can enable vibration, so it starts waking me up with, I like that. And only on my side of the bed, very important, so my wife doesn't get up. So we're gonna set the vibration to medium. And yeah, that's my profile. My wife can then set her own. And now we're gonna do the second priming step, which I think means I have to refill we're gonna refill the water. We're gonna add more of the hydrogen peroxide and start the second priming step. All right. Gonna refill it, put in the peroxide again, 2 tablespoons, and we're gonna put this guy back in until it locks in. So place the tank back into the hub, and we can start the second priming, and that takes 90 minutes. But of course, you don't have to wait for that. You don't have to stay home or anything. You just go about your thing, and we'll do the same. So we're gonna start the priming, and then we're gonna do the bed. And then we're gonna do the bed, exactly. So this was it. As you can see, it's fairly straightforward to set up 8 sleep, and I'm looking forward to tonight to find out how comfortable the mattress is and how it feels. And stay tuned for an upcoming review. Once I've had a chance to sleep in this mattress for a couple of weeks, I'm gonna do a review on my blog and probably on this YouTube channel, so you can find out everything that I've learned and to tell you more about how my sleep has changed, if I have gotten more deep sleep or REM sleep, if I sleep overall better. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you in the next video. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, let me know in the comments what I could have done better, and I will see you in the next video.